Alright, so let's talk about 500 Days of Summer. This is a great movie. If you saw my haul on my other channel, which was just two movies, it was just two movies I picked up at Best Buy. And this is one of them. It was just $5 at Best Buy actually on Blu-ray. And this is a movie directed by Mark Webb. I've seen it kind of vaguely in my memory once before. It's just kind of vague. Like, I don't even know if I've actually seen the entire movie. Probably haven't, because I do not remember a lot of this movie. And the reason I picked this up is because it was $5, number one, at Best Buy. Good on you, Best Buy. Most of their movies, they're really cheaper, like $6, but this was literally $5. So I was like, gotta have it, gotta get it, because it's, $5. And I've heard it's pretty good. If you don't know Mark Webb, he directed Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, which are not very good movies. I'm not a fan of those. But he didn't really direct the entire of the movies, from what I understand. The CG artist directed all the Spider-Man parts, and then he directed, like, the romance stuff, which kind of makes sense because those are the best parts of that movie, and this is a movie kind of about romance. To tell you how it's kind of about romance is very difficult, because that would be spoiling the movie. If you have not seen this movie, you should. The way this movie works, it's about this guy and this girl, and the guy is played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and the girl is played by Zooey Deschanel, and the girl's name is Summer. That's why the title is 500 Days of Summer. So they kind of tell you this story of how these two kind of get together, what happens through their kind of love story. They tell you at the beginning of this movie that this is not a typical love story, and that's true, and they tell you this out of order. So you would see, like, day 1, then day 34, but you wouldn't see it all in order. You just see it all out of order. The whole movie is completely told out of order. It all makes sense if you watch the whole movie. Parts of it start to make sense. Like, you watch one day and you're like, oh, why are they showing me this? And then they show you the next scene, and it's like, okay, that made sense. That's why they're showing me this. And it comes together more and more, and it's got fantastic editing. Like, this is a really well edited movie, and there's a lot of dry comedy in this too, because it just works like that. It's got really good dry comedy, and that's part of why the editing is so good, because it makes the comedy work. It also makes, like, and the comedy is very subtle though. I didn't really catch all of it until, like, I took a minute to think about some of these jokes and what they were trying to say, and I was like, that's funny, but it just took me a minute after the scene had happened to laugh. And then I was like, oh, okay, this is that. Okay, so the movie's very interesting. I'm not a fan of, like, typical love story movies, because they're all so formulaic. Typical romance movies, right? But what I like about this movie is the way it's told, the way it's presented, and also the editing, like I said. But I also love some of the cinematography, the way things are presented, because even in different scenes they're presented uniquely. Like, you see one scene where he's at a party, and you see reality and non-reality, and you're like, what's this, what's that? It's kind of, they show you both, and that's a really well edited, beautiful cinematography scene. But it's kind of like, it's beautiful. I believe this is Mark Webb's film. Correct me down in the comments, because I would like to know what else this guy's directed. In fact, I'm going to go look up some of his films, because I might watch more, because I really love this movie. And it's really good on Blu-ray. In fact, there's some deleted and extended scenes. There's audio commentary, and there's a music video, actually. If you make, all kinds of different things. So I'm really excited to check out this Blu-ray. And this was $5 at Best Buy. I'm sure you could find it for like $5, $6 on Amazon, something like that. So, and this is a great movie. I really recommend this one. In terms of a rating, I'd give this a 9 out of 10, because really this isn't a perfect movie. No movie is necessarily perfect, but there's enough good qualities that a movie will never actually seem bad. Like, 2001: Space Odyssey is a great movie, and that's a 10 out of 10, but this is like 9 out of 10. Because there is weak points that you could probably find, like maybe the sister of the main character, the guy in this movie. Sorry, I'm forgetting his name. I think it's Finn? No. That is wrong. I'm trying to read it on the back and find it, but I'm not finding it. The point is, he is his like sister in the movie is not that great of an actress. She's okay, but you know, I'm just saying that's one of the faults with this movie. Not a major one. She's not in the movie that long, and she does have a pretty funny scene in the beginning that I will not spoil. That's probably one of my favorite scenes in the movie. There's so many great scenes in this movie because, like I said, all this movie is scenes tied together somehow to kind of make this kind of love story. And it's so well told, so uniquely presented that I'm sure this movie inspired a lot of rip-offs because of how this movie is put together. I can't believe this, and it's really great when you watch the movie. And yeah, this is a phenomenal movie. What was that? What else? I mean, I've seen this movie. I did see this movie in theater. Yeah, that's right, I did. And then I watched it a few times on TV. I'm going blank today. But that's right, I did do that. I'm having a hard time remembering that for some reason. I've seen bits and pieces on TV. I haven't seen the movie the whole way through on TV because it's really hard to catch a movie the whole way through on television. You know, you just flick on the TV and it's like whatever's on's on. But I did see this in the theater. I just don't remember the movie all that well. It's a great movie, highly recommended. And this is yeah, I'm gonna start rating movies, but I'm gonna continue talking after I rate the movies because I never want people to just quit watching my reviews after I rate a movie because they think the rating is everything. Well, 9 out of 10, this movie sucks. I don't want people to do that. So yeah, this is a really great movie. That's why I've always been hesitant to rate movies for that reason. But I'm just saying, this is a great movie. Check it out. I'm working on some more reviews coming up for the next few days. Like I said, I've been cranking out a lot more videos lately. I went through kind of a depression for a while. I don't want to say like a full-on depression. I just felt like just out of it. I don't know why. I kind of felt a little depressed. I couldn't even really figure out why. I still don't know why. And I just didn't want to make videos for a while, and I had no ideas, and I was just kind of laying around not doing much. And now I'm getting back into things. That's why those Critters reviews never happen, and I feel bad about that, guys. I'm going to try to get Star Wars out this December. We'll see what happens this November. Like, my goal is to binge them all through Thanksgiving break and onward, because I'll have a lot of time to do that. And so we'll see what happens there. But I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm planning to do, what I'm doing, what is happening, what movie I'm going to watch next. The one I'm thinking about is this mini-series. Let's see if I can find it here. Yeah, there it is. I put it in my bag and never got it out, but it's this mini-series called Mr. Selfridge, the showman behind the retail empire. And this is like a UK series that I kind of want to watch. It's like a... Let's see if I can get it open here. It's a 2-disc set, a 3-disc set, sorry. And I don't know how many episodes it has. Probably, considering it's UK, it's probably can't be any more than 20 at the very least, because I know, these type of things aren't running that long. UK shows just don't run that long. But yeah, I'm going to check this out. We'll see how this is, and we'll do a review on this. And probably not, it may not be the next review. It may not even be the next thing. I know I'm going to talk about something else on Netflix that I want to talk about for another video. So yeah, we'll talk about that. But yeah, check out 500 Days of Summer. Stay tuned for more content. Basically, there's a video going up after this that you guys should stay tuned for. So